Okay, welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. I'm drawing in my sketchbook, as you probably know from the thumbnail and title, but I'm doing color now, or not now. In this drawing, I'm using color because I wanted to, just felt like it. Just I was working on the piece just in with my fountain pen, and I got the further along I got with the piece, the more I felt like it was missing something, and that something was definitely color. So yeah, that's why it's actually colored, or kind of colored. I don't know, but yeah, I had a pretty interesting day today, so that's what I want to tell you about. And also, I needed to put out a video to keep my posting a video every 2 to 3 days streak. So I was at my mother's birthday. My mom, she turned 50 today. Well, she doesn't turn 50 today, but we held her birthday today because she turns 50. What is it, Thursday? I don't know. Thursday or Tuesday, the day after Monday. I can't remember the difference. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, she turns 50 on the 4th of February, which is pretty wild. She's halfway to 100, and that's pretty cool. So today we hold it. We held the birthday today because people have time off and stuff like that. So we were out eating brunch with most of the family. Really fun. Got a lot of talking. Really nice place. Good food. Pretty cool. And then people could come back home to our place and get some cake and coffee and stuff like that. That's also very nice. More talking. There's a lot of talking. Like if you guys definitely know that you have like family you don't see like very often. They ask a lot of the same questions like, what are you doing for school, or do you have a job and all this, and how's your dating life going, all this stuff with family members they ask you about, and of course all life things. It was pretty great. It was nice seeing people again because it's been a little while since most of my family is either born in the middle, like the first half of the year, or the middle of the year. There ain't really that many people born in the what's it called, last half of the year. But also, technically there is, but it's also hard to invite people to like your 46th birthday instead of your 50th, because like when it's a round number, it's more important. Some people think, I don't know, I think every birthday is important, but I also get why people do more special stuff when you turn 50 or 60 or 30 or 20, or like bigger things. Of course, turning 18 in Denmark is the biggest thing you can do when you're young, because you get to be a grown up, which is pretty weird. But yeah, very nice day, and I still have some gifts for her, which I saved my gift because it was expensive for me, but not really expensive in general. But I think it's more personal gift, and when I saw it, I knew she probably would like it. Hopefully. But yeah, she got a lot of fine gifts, and she had a great day, I think. I hope so. At least I tried my best to do that. And now to the drawing, stuff like this, more art stuff. I began this drawing just normally, just doing with my fountain pen, because I realized I kind of want to get a video out today, because I have my usual 3-day period. Like I want a video out every 3 days, or like as close to that as possible. Sometimes more, it depends. Like really, it's not my place to judge or say when things has to come out, because that also changes. Sometimes I want to upload a video every day if I really want to, and sometimes I don't. It really depends. But I try to stick to that every 3 days, because then it's not too much pressure, but I still upload a lot. And I want to do that really. Like, I want to do more of that. One problem is, I'm doing a painting now, and I finally got the sketch down. Like, I was struggling a bit with the first sketch. It was decent, but really in real life it was bad. Then I did the second sketch without recording it, which is a little bit stupid of me, But again, I wanted to listen to music. I just wanted to try something. I didn't know it was gonna go good because I kind of failed the first time. But when I did it, um, I uh, I did it great. I think it's pretty good. Hopefully, like we'll see if it turns out good. Right now, it looks pretty good. Of course, it's just a sketch, and many things can change, and they're definitely gonna do. But from the idea of the title and just the premise in general of the painting, it's gonna be something along the lines of grandma with a horn sitting in her chair. And the reason I made this painting is because I wanted to. I got a cheap canvas in a thrift store, and I saw a video on the internet of that like old Chinese lady, or like, yeah, pretty old Chinese lady with the horn growing out her head. And I was like, that's cool. Like just having one horn growing out your head. And of course, it's a medical condition and stuff for her, and I feel for her, and but it was greatly inspiring. And that's also something like I'm inspired by a lot of things, random things I see in the world, just near my view. So I try kind of gonna paint like kind of my version and a very inspired and very loose version of that, definitely. But yeah, I'll still do some drawings. This one as well, just to keep up some practice, do some basic stuff. And whilst I was drawing this, I was listening to a podcast of some Danish YouTuber, like how he became who he is. And you know, the hard thing with the Danish YouTubers, especially because the market is so small, they some of them really like they don't struggle. Don't get me wrong, they make decent money, and they definitely have a lot of other income streams and stuff like that. But you know, since the market is so small, there's kind of a cap on every like Danish YouTuber. Even if you're the most popular Danish YouTuber, you're not really gonna have more than like probably never gonna reach a million, or maybe you are. Like very few, very few Danish YouTubers who speak Danish actually reach like 300,000. Like that's really a lot, because like there's only about 6 million Danish people or something like that, which may seem like a lot, but a lot are old, some are too young, some don't watch YouTube. Like, so that the market isn't as big as possible. So yeah, it's a little bit it's interesting comparison to like English speaking YouTubers, where the potential is not limitless, but the potential is much larger because that many more people speak English, and especially that many more people watch YouTube who speak English. And that's also one of the reasons why I chose to speak English in my videos. Not because I wanted more views necessarily, but I knew that the Danish market was small, and I didn't want to lock myself in kind of a problem area, because I don't think the Danish people want to watch my content. Maybe they do, but they would probably also speak English. So like, I don't know. I really don't. I care a lot for my followers, and I love my followers, no matter where they're from. But I'm just gonna speak English, not gonna speak Danish. I could speak Danish if people like just would ask me to, like on a live stream or something, if I would ever to do that. But I'm not gonna make a video in Danish. I don't think so. Not really. I just have one idea though that could be cool in Danish, and that would be to interview Danish artists who live on their art, like a podcast type of thing. Could be very cool, but that's also pretty difficult to do, because just the fact that they're like, not that they're Danish or artists or anything, I think that's cool, but you know, you gotta ask people and find people who are famous enough to make people want to watch it, but you still gotta like make sure they have time and stuff, and it would require a lot of time before you would make anything from it. And it's not because everything has to make you money and stuff like that, but like when you can kind of feasibly think of the travel links you'd have to go, and also the amount of people you have to try and convince to let you interview them and stuff like that, it would probably take a lot of time. Maybe, I don't know though. Like I haven't tried, and probably aren't gonna try for a little while. But you know, I'm not quite sure. And here I'm starting with the red. So the red markers, getting in some squiggles and some lines. I don't really want to color the whole thing in with red. I want to do like some some splotches and some like streaks and stuff like that. But yeah, I really feel a lot of the paintings and stuff I make is not like it's what I want to make, definitely. I just got to do more of it, and I want to get better every day. I try to practice, do things I hate and stuff like that. But one thing I really want to is get a bigger space. I've been feeling that a lot right now because I would love to have a bigger space and have the possibility of both storing but also making like larger pieces. I want my really big dreams in this world is that like nearly all the paintings I make are like 150 centimeters tall by 120 or something like that, like a pretty large canvas. Still something you could have in your house, but like it would take up space. It would be menacing. It would be huge. It's not that I don't like smaller canvases. I am right now I'm painting on mostly smaller canvases, but I just think there's something to it, and especially when my art is supposed to be so powerful and imposing, and of course a little bit scary. I think it just fits, and that's what I want to create. But that's hard. That takes time, and that takes practice, and especially money. Money is not like it's a hard part. It's a part of life. It's hard to make, and if it wasn't like, it wouldn't be worth anything. Of course, you can make money. I can work and stuff like that, but I kind of have enough money to have a place to work. Like that's the big thing. I really want a studio that's bigger in just every way possible. Yeah, but that's for another day. And also, one thing I want to thank you guys for is like 700 subscribers, because we're at 708 right now or something like that last time I checked, which is awesome. Like, thank you guys for that. That's completely insane to me. I didn't want to make like a full video because I felt like, I think 1,000 subscribers is like more. I don't know if I'm going to do anything special. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I can't really decide yet. I would like to do something special, but I also feel like what can you do? Is that isn't like kind of compromising to oneself, or kind of like not my usual stuff. But yeah, thank you guys a lot for 700. It really means the world to me. Also because like we're getting pretty close to the subscriber count of 1,000, to get monetized, which is of course a part of this. Like, I would like to make just $1 a month would be better than no dollars a month. But of course, I'm not doing this for the money. This is both as a thing of, I know I can earn money from it, maybe, if people want to watch it. That's not guaranteed, and that doesn't have to be guaranteed. But I also think that it's a good way of advertising my stuff, because if people know who I am and I make art, somebody is bound to like it enough to buy it. Hopefully. I don't know. But that is what it is. Really just a great. I really like the blue actually with the red. It kind of just great color scheme actually, and really nice. I like the eyebrows and the kind of hair or whatever that's supposed to be. Just got red, and like it's just a kind of like a meat part of the skin, like the underlay of the skin, which is pretty cool. But I don't know. I like it a lot. I think it's a great drawing actually. The face turned out to be like decent, but I think with the color it really elevates it and makes it a lot more unique than usually they usually would be. But I still think it's great. Also with this whole like art stuff, is keep doing it. Like, if you're ever wondering, like worrying about it yourself, like, oh, how can I stay motivated? How can I get better? Keep drawing, keep painting, keep sculpting, keep doing whatever you do. Like, that's the best thing ever. I love to do it, and I will keep doing it forever. I might as well record it on the internet. Why not? And I think you should have the same like approach. I think more people should create, and people should create more than they consume. But that's also an easy thing to say, because I also consume more than I create. It's much easier to consume than it is to create. Like, that makes sense. But yeah. doing some wild stuff. Trying to get some drips, but there's not really that much more ink in it. So it was also going a little bit dry. And then I am trying to finish it like just the last details. Yeah. I don't really know what to talk about for this last minute. But if you have been here, you've been a real one. Like, you'll get a secret word. And that's gonna be tennis. Tennis, like the sport tennis. That's gonna be the secret word. And if you can't spell it, that's okay, because I can't either. Because I'm dyslexic. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and all that stuff. And I want you to know that you should have a nice day, a nice night, or a nice whenever you're watching this. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.